welcome in. My name is Karsh Goblin. This is the Goblin Cave TV, and we're back for our season finale, our 28th episode of Saints and Sinners Descent into Avernus. We are probably going to die. I just had a look at the overlay and just realised, we had a donation last week which went to the GM. So that's a thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep,
Okay.
that's a thing. I totally forgot about that one.
So did I.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You have to open your mouth.
Hey, I have to. So the audio that we hear in the background throughout the show is from Syrinscape. Go check them out at syrinscape.com. They really make some immersive stuff for campaigns. We're actually using pretty much the, as far as I know, because I know Lauren does a few changes and tweaks, but we're pretty much using the Descent into Avernus sound set for this campaign. They have other campaigns. They have sci-fi. They have fantasy and modern day stuff there as well. So they've got they cater for pretty much everything that you want to do when role playing and board gaming.
Really, the only changes I usually make, I just usually take out the sound of swords and armor foley, which I think is a bit too distracting, and just have the music and sound effects.
And it's totally understandable. Generally, I turn them right down if they're there myself, if I remember to. Yep. So you can donate and help out the channel by donations of bits and other donations. So every $1 or per 100 bits you donate, you can help the players in theory. So it starts off with a D4, goes to D6, D8, D10, D12, that's about right. And if it goes past D12, then the GM gets a D20, and it's a case of use it or lose it. If another donation comes into somebody else, they get the new dice at the higher
What
value.
happens if we get another donation? We're
currently at a D6 for anybody to use because it was donated for everybody. So we've got a D6 somewhere that someone can use at any stage.
So it doesn't continue around. We just get a new dice.
Yeah.
And then I can just keep stacking. I can just keep collecting D20s indefinitely.
I hope not, because I don't have that on the overlay. So please don't. But essentially, we need to use up that dice at some point. We have got a combat impending, I'm assuming, because we left off in a pretty bad situation. Just a little cold spot, really. Shall we do our introductions and whatnot? I'm playing Garrick, the
Garrick.
disgruntled Garrick. Warwick. Warwick, the human fighter, paladin-ish, and pretty much disgruntled old war veteran, and really annoyed because he can't drink because he's also an alcoholic, and just not allowed to. Oh well. Will?
Yes, hello everybody. My name is Will. I'm playing Ash, the Fire Genasi Artificer. She's feisty and she's red and she doesn't want to be here because it's too goddamn cold. And also we're in hell, so yeah, not a great vacation spot. So
The views are great.
yeah,
The locals not so.
If you ever wanted to go hiking for eternity, it's a good place to go.
If you want to get lost, great place to lose yourself.
Yeah.
Del?
Hi everyone, I'm Del. I've been playing Reservoir, the Water Genasi Sorcerer. Also not having a great time for slightly different reasons. But to each
Water
their own.
ice?
Water Genasi have resistance to acid, not cold.
Oh well. Mr. Light Producer?
Hi, Mr. Producer. Burlock's not having a good day. He's from the mountains, so it's gonna be an interesting one. I'm just mentally prepping myself for the inevitable death of Warwick.
I still think that that it's going to happen at some point. It's just the way. Emmy?
Hi, I'm Emmy Rabbit, but you guys can call me Emmy. I play Eva, the human monk, and she's also not having a very good time. Because she also does not like the cold.
So the cold does bother you.
Yeah,
anyway.
the cold does bother me a lot.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So And I am Lorian Ross. I am your dungeon master for today's episode of Saints and Sinners Descent into Avernus. Now, let me just pull up my music, my background audio, so we can jump right in.
So Dungeon Master and Tormentor, I would say, when it comes to this campaign.
When last we left off, the party, Ava the Human Monk, Burlock the Dwarf Barbarian, Ash the Genasi Artificer, Reservoir the Genasi Sorcerer, and Warwick the Human Paladin, found themselves caught in a freak snowstorm while wandering the blighted plains of Avernus. This supernatural storm of bitter cold, freezing temperatures, and biting wind snow blinded them and sent them spiraling into getting lost very, very quickly. They fought a giant snow worm. Warwick was swallowed whole and very nearly met his end. And they met an individual, a man, but I've completely forgotten what name I gave him.
Red shirt,
Davy.
I wrote it down. Yes.
Yeah, it's Davy. It was Davy. A man by the name of Davy, a citizen of Elturel who had been stolen away in the night amongst other citizens and experimented on by these devils who had come across an artifact of great power. An artifact supposedly responsible for the freak weather around them. Davy, over the course of a night's rest, succumbed to the effects of the curse and turned into a frozen statue of himself. After he was buried, the party ventured forward, leaving behind their infernal vehicle to traverse across the frozen waters of a river, whereupon they had been told the central area where these experiments were taking place was. Fighting through a crevasse where they were set upon by an ambush of frigid and frozen devils, twisted by the cold, they pressed on and now find themselves having just broken into a colossal ice dome set upon a frozen lake. Breaking inside using fire magic, they find themselves face to face with a bearded devil, standing wearing a set of red plate armor, a halberd in one hand, and behind him, twisting, suspended between 4 pillars of ice, a slowly rotating ring, golden, covered in frost. And as you stand there, Nikazel, the bearded devil before you, slams his halberd into the ground. Well, I think you will make a fine batch of further experiments. And I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Actually put us on the right map so we can do that.
Yes.
There we go.
Find where we are. Wait, am
Bottom
I here?
left-hand corner.
Yep. Bottom left.
I can't see anything.
It might take a while to load. It's a big map.
Is it
Probably
because
isn't
it
the
was
same
the other
character token.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you're also at 45 hit points.
45? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, no Emmys, no Emmys, no Emmys, no Emmys.
Yeah, he got 0 for initiative. I like that.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Oh, wow. I rolled a 1.
And you still beat me.
I did you great.
No,
Okay.
for this is probably
You beat-
good for reasons.
You beat 3 of us.
Yeah.
And
Within
let's
that
also
one.
do...
It's my worst dice roll ever for initiative.
Okay. Going first, Nikazel. What's he gonna do? Oh. Let's see. he's going to stride forward. And you see the deep, thick snow, a good, like, almost 3 foot deep, thick mass of snow. He strides over the top of it, and he doesn't even leave footprints. He calmly strides over, and he twirls his staff in air, and you see energy coalesce from the ring. The 4 pillars light up with glowing energy, crackling in the middle before sending down towards his halberd, and he redirects the flow, twists it, and a gout of freezing air blasts out, which will get all of you. So, we're going to start off with a cone of cold. Could everyone make a Constitution saving throw?
Yay.
Ooh.
I hate the cold.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why that was a disadvantage.
Hey. Here we go.
Sorry, my cat's like meowing at me.
And then, okay. So, in fact, I'm gonna roll this. In the roll 20, I can't be bothered to do that much math.
Oh no.
That's bad. That's bad when the GM says that.
Wait a minute.
Can I make sure this is well? Nah, just sod it. Oh. How can I make it? Oh, whatever. I'll just do it in the open. It's fine.
Just openly kill me. Or kill us all, really.
Oh god.
Okay.
That was so many dice.
So,
Could have been worse.
Ava and Warwick, you take 33 points of cold damage. Everyone else, you take 16. As this icy cold blast of air washes over you. Next to you, you hear as Kashara just poofs out of existence instantly.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What's Lulu doing?
Lulu flew up quickly enough that she avoided the brunt of the cold.
It was 36, right?
33.
33.
So.
Ow. That hurt.
Oh god.
Okay.
So how much did we take? Sorry.
33.
16.
But you. So
16,
if you
okay.
saved, you took.
16.
Yeah, 16.
Oh god, I can't do math. All right.
Really?
And so he moved.
I'm on 12 HP.
Let's do some measuring, just to make sure he moved 20, and he is going to move 10 feet back. That's going to end his turn. Up next, Burlock. It's your go.
Okay. So we can assume that this area is considered difficult terrain now.
The snow is.
Yeah.
Where you are standing is not, but where this snow is difficult terrain.
Yeah. I was hoping. Oh, just stay there. You're still in range and you move, you bastard.
Can I ask, are these where ice is broken?
Those are pools of water. Yes.
Okay.
Don't fall in.
Honestly, if the cold wouldn't kill me, it might be a better decision.
I'm sure. Like 5. No, I won't be able to make it all the way there in my turn. That's difficult terrain. Alright, I'll get... Actually, no, I can do this. A question about, Rage. Do I have to attack at the end of my turn? To keep
If
rage
you-
up, or
so-
can I move
so-
and rage with the rage stay until the next turn?
Yeah. So if you, I believe it is if you end a turn, and so if you have a round and then your turn, and you've not either attacked or taken damage, it'll end.
Okay.
But
cool.
you can rage at the end of this turn, and as long as you attack or take damage before the end of your next turn, you're fine.
Okay. That's the case. Then I can do what I want to do. I want to move to about here as my move and my action to get to the point.
Okay.
Because it's a difficult terrain, I don't have enough movement to get to the end of it. And then
So you're
at the end of
dashing.
dashing. And then at the end of my turn, I will rage.
Okay, good to know. All right, at the end of your turn, he raises his hand up in the air, and you see, again, the pillars glow, and you see the snow rise up around him, and suddenly, armor of jagged ice covers him, and he has now got this icy, jagged armor surrounding him, and he just grins at you. Come on then, show me what you got.
Pathetic coward.
Ava, it is your turn.
Oh, I have a question. Where are these pillars?
In the middle here.
In the middle?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my action until what's it called? Until Reservoir casts haste.
Okay. And what action are you holding?
I did say I was going to do that when both of you guys were close to me.
Haste isn't a touch, by the way. Haste?
Haste? Yes, it is, isn't it? I'm pretty...
No, because you did
Oh,
that.
no, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's 30 feet.
It's one of my favorite spells, so I know it well.
Okay, that changes what I'm going to... Okay, I was planning for other things. This is... Okay, this is good.
Okay.
So...
you have a bonus action if you want to use it.
I don't think I could really do anything.
All right.
So,
Nice one.
yeah, I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay. Warwick, it's your turn.
Seeing he seems to be all spiked up and pruny, let's see what those pillars can do. How far am I? Just checking. Should be in range. I'll just blast the pillar.
They are currently behind 3/4 cover with this wall of ice at the moment.
This one.
Because they are on a hill, and there is this wall of ice here, so you can attack, but they have 3/4 cover.
I was just going to say this one because it's more of a...
Those
it's in the middle.
Pillars.
Oh.
These are the pillars here.
I can't see them because they're blocking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, exactly. So.
Then maybe I move.
Oh, no.
What? Split the party. It's the best way of doing things, isn't it?
No.
Yes.
Is that what they say?
Yes.
We
It's
don't
always
want
what
to
they
get
say.
stuck in another cone.
Yeah,
One-
we do need to split up a little bit.
Well, I think the head count at the moment, Burlock's pretty much half what you see this head above the thing, just holding the axe gun.
So I'll try the Eldritch Blast. Let's see.
Okay.
First one. And second.
Okay. You fire off 2 blasts of energy, which impact. The first one misses with the cover, but the second one does hit, and you see a little bit of it is chipped away, but only slightly. I actually need to do something real quick.
Didn't expect that.
Pardon?
Didn't expect that one.
No. It's I did, but I just forgot to prepare something so I can keep track of things
Okay.
easily. So I'm going to... Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to make 4 commoners.
And...
represent the pillars in the GM layer.
I'm just going to do a... where's the other one? Second wind. There's my bonus action.
Okay.
Because that's... ouchie.
All right.
Rage.
You regain 2 HP, which it would actually be 3 HP because you're a level 2 fighter.
Okay, I've got to get that fixed.
Okay.
Change.
Reservoir, it's your turn.
Yes. So I will. I think I have to move up just a little bit to be within range of both of them, and I just want to double check and make sure that I'm doing this right. When I twin it, equal to the spell's level. All right. So I will twin haste on Ava and Burlock. So that is a 3rd level spell with 3 sorcery points.
Okay.
So that's a
you need to roll 6 or lower.
Potted play.
And no.
Not now. Not here.
Not. 9. I'm good.
Nothing happens. All right.
And then I'm going to spend the rest of my movement going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. A little bit further away.
End of your turn.
I get to use my...
Yeah, I was...
yes, you do.
I'm going to use my action...
This will... Okay.
To dash, then...
At the end of your turn, here's what happens first. At the end of your turn, Nygazel reaches out his hand, because this will kind of happen simultaneously, but it's still going to be a contested. He reaches out his hand, the pillars flash, and a 15-foot radius, which will get Ash and Ava. The ice starts to grow up around your feet. Gotta get both of you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh,
Can I flash of Venus?
Ava's trigger when I cast haste on her though?
yeah, it was when...
And I cast haste and then I use the rest of my movement.
That's fair. I will allow it. Okay.
We'll allow it. Okay.
Because that is... I was wondering what the order of events would be, and you are right. It would be at the end of your turn as opposed to during. So yes, you can move.
Let's try to think if I want to go straight for those pillars that are attacking. Bullock needs backup.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Burlock has hair. No, with no shirt.
Okay. Well, I'll trust you then. So my movement is doubled?
Yep.
Okay.
And you have an extra action with which you can dash, attack, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Okay, well, I'm gonna spend 35 to get to there. So I currently have 90 feet of movement. So I can move. That was 35.
This is difficult terrain though, so you need to take that into account.
90 minus 35 is
55.
55, so I can move about 25.
25, yeah.
Yep,
so 30 with that, yes, I'll say you can move 30.
Okay, well, I can get up to here. I still get another...
No, because that was your reaction to dash,
okay.
So that's it for you. Now, at the end of your turn, seeing you run towards the pillars, he reaches out, throws out his hand.
Me.
Yeah, this guy's clever, and the ice starts to grow up and around you. Make a strength saving throw.
eat the cold.
We've got a D6 if you need it.
17 will pass. The ice grows up and threatens to restrain you and hold you in place, but you tear yourself free. And it is now Ash's go.
Okay, alrighty. So, as my action, since everyone is so far apart, my protector's like. Actually, I'm just gonna bring it out anyways. As my action, I'm going to actually dismiss my fire flamethrower because I remember I had it before. So, I'm gonna dismiss it, and then I'm going to move forward as close as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At the very edge over here. And then that'll be my turn, because I cannot bring it again until there's another action. So that's it.
Have you got an action you want to use?
The action was dismissing my cannon.
Does it take an action to do that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Unfortunate.
Lulu's turn. She is kind of reeling from the blast of cold. So what is she going to do? She is going to... I think she used all of her trumpets, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. I think she used them all against the worm.
We rested
We've
after
rested
the
since
worm,
the worm.
though.
You did. Good point.
And she was mainly trying to gore that
So
other...
she's going to fly... Yep, so you're right. She's going to fly up, and she's going to blast it with a trumpet of sparkles. He is going to make a con save. Where's his stat sheet gone?
You can just use the stat sheet for a goblin. We don't mind.
He passes. So he takes half damage. It's going to be 3, 5, 12, 17, 19, half, 10 points of damage. You see the sparkles, the trumpet, blast him, completely going over Burlock and not affecting him at all. But you see the ice armor start to shatter and break. But it seemed to absorb a good chunk of it. His turn. He is going to... Yep. He's going to attack you twice, Burlock.
Mm-hmm.
So the first attack with his... one of the tendrils that makes up this writhing beard of spiny tentacles lashes out and strikes at you. Natural 20.
Ow.
Okay, so you take 8, 10, 12 piercing damage, halved to 6, and you also take 8, 12, 17 points of cold damage, halved to 8. And could you make a Constitution saving throw, please? 26. All right. Cool. Yep. That's all good. And then, after that, he twirls his glaive in the air and slashes down on you. For a 13.
Miss.
Which will miss. You bring up your own weapon, and ting! The clang of metal and metal reverberates across this huge domed interior, and the clear piercing note rings out like ice. And then he is going to step away.
Step with reaction.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'll roll for just go check Sentinel again. So it's an opportunity attack. If I hit, he cannot move. His movement be moved to nothing. So this would be with the greatsword.
25 will hit. 12 points of damage. You strike at him, and as you do so, the icy armor shatters, and you are peppered with bits of cold icicles and spikes. You take 20 points of cold damage, halved to 10.
Ooh.
And
This is gonna suck.
he is not slowed by you at all.
Interesting.
The Sentinel does not work. And he moves 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That ends his turn. Burlock, it is your turn.
How much damage did he do against you?
About 20-ish. I was from 40 to about 30. Oof. Yeah, this is not going to be fun.
You do have haste on.
I do have haste, so I can get to him still. Actually, no.
Can you?
You do. I will say, with that blast, the icy armor is gone completely.
Yeah.
It is?
Yep.
I can just get to him. Oh, no, I won't be able to because of the way the lake is.
Yeah,
Jump.
you'd have to go around.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting to do that.
Try and get as close as you can and just get there next time.
No, but then my rage will drop.
No, you took damage.
Oh yeah, I did too.
And you already attacked him.
Your
Yeah.
speed is 40, so you have 80, so you can move 40 feet.
Yeah, but
Haste.
this is difficult terrain, remember?
Yeah. So your
Yeah,
your speed
but
is
your speed is
doubled
doubled.
to 80 because of
So you can
haste.
get there.
Yeah.
Half
can
to get
there.
to 40. So while you're hasted, you can move through difficult terrain as if normally.
Okay. So I can get to this. Can I get one more step either side, or is that the first one we get? Is about
That's the first
40?
you can get.
All right, that's the case then. Swearing in Burlock. And we'll attack with the great sword 3 times. Okay. So
10 will miss. $22 will hit. 13 points of damage.
and one more.
17 will miss.
Ooh.
As this time, you strike at him for the last time, but it hits the armor and ping reverberates off. Again, every clash of metal in this space is just ringing out like a piercing shrill tone.
Okay,
End of your turn. He curses. Raises his hand again, and once more, the icy armor reforms.
Oh, bum.
Again, each of the 4 pillars glowing as it does so.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, Ava, it's your turn.
I'm just trying to think.
You can get there.
So yeah, I could definitely get there. We have an additional action.
Oh, that was my fault. I'm sorry. I also have a +2 to AC because I have haste on.
Good, remember that for the future.
Yes.
Okay,
Stupid
so
tax.
20,
Which applies to Ava as well.
30. If I attack him, it's gonna fucking hurt. Is the only thing.
Do it.
I have 12 HP.
Don't attack him.
If I attack that, it's probably also gonna fucking hurt.
Everything's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Life is pain.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get up there. I'm gonna use the extra action to disengage so he doesn't attack me.
Okay.
So I can get all the way up. I'll move here, I think. What do these pillars look like?
They look like ice. And as you are this close, the freezing cold temperature is sending shivers surrounding your body. It is these tall pillars of freezing ice. They almost look like claws coming out of the ground and pointing towards this central ring, which is hovering in the middle.
Okay, I don't want to touch this with my bare hands. That would be stupid.
Okay.
Lick it.
No.
No, do not lick the ice pole. You just imagine Ava going, oh, help.
For the first time in a while, and probably the first time that you guys would have seen, Ava's gonna draw her short sword. She looks at it for a moment. It's the best option she's got, and to not die instantly. Do I want to attack this thing?
Do you want to get behind some cover? Oh, I see what you mean there. Never mind.
Come on.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna attack it.
Let's keep it moving.
Let's start doing those monk attacks.
Okay.
I hope I don't get hurt.
A 13 will just hit.
It's gonna hurt me.
You sink your sword into the ice and you start chipping away. And you brace yourself for a retaliation, but it doesn't come.
Oh, yay. Okay, well, I'm gonna just start going ham. So I have 2 attacks.
2 attacks. You use your hasted action to
disengage. But I have a normally 2 attacks, so they're multi-attack.
Yeah. But that second attack will not hit.
Well,
you strike again.
We
Do you want the
have a
D6?
I can use the D6 if you guys really want me to.
Take it, you're there.
I mean, I may as well. I'll use the D6, so it's... Do you want me to roll it? But it'll hit anyway. I'll roll it.
I mean, yeah. If you choose to use it, all right. There we go.
Roll it for the funsies.
So that 7 will now hit.
Thank you, Magic Man, for that.
Thank you, Magic Man.
And I'll use a flurry of blows to make 2 more attacks.
17 will hit.
Also, I should have
And
been.
will
I've been
not.
clicking the wrong thing. Change all that damage to piercing.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. I've been
Or does
clicking
it?
unarmed
Let me
strike where I
check.
should have been using me.
Will the flurry of blows have to be unarmed?
No. Because
Yeah.
short sword's a monk weapon.
It says
Right.
immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes.
Yeah. So what you just did.
As long as it doesn't matter.
Okay. As you do this, he spins around. No! And he flings out his hand at the end of your turn. A bolt light coalesces in the center of these pillars, crackles with energy, and strikes towards you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm good at these. Please, dice.
Rolls 1.
Please.
Yeah, you
I
can't
also
say
have.
that.
Hey! And I'm gonna use my evasion to take.
Yeah. As it sparks down towards you, you flip out the way and it strikes into the ground, sending up a spattering of snow which drenches the front of you, but you are unharmed. That ends your turn. Warwick,
snow
it's
globe.
your go.
It's a snow globe. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, I think is about all I can do.
Pretty
and
much.
which pillar can I blast?
From where the ones you can see, You can't really see any of them from this angle. You could probably blast the one closest to you, but it has 3/4 cover.
I can't see pretty much anything on this map.
Because they are exactly, yeah, they are up on a high level.
Okay.
Blocked by surrounding walls.
And Burlock's how close? I'm just might change that. Just want to do a measure. That's all. 40, 60. That might be able to do it. It's not much. 60 feet. I can just see her. A healing light.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Yay.
So just click on there. Oops.
I need that.
It's a healing light. I have a dice pool of D6 to fuel this. How many dice does that mean for my?
So you have
2.
2.
I'll do both.
Okay, roll 2d6.
Yay! Sorry for the delay. Not really used to this, but there's some.
7. You know what?
0.
It's better than. I'm on 19,
You do you, go.
which is better than 12.
Yeah. Let's get next. That's all I can do.
Okay. So you see this light coalescing, this almost a similar bluish light, but this light's warm. Coalesce around Ava, and you see your wounds start to knit together. Reservoir, it's your turn.
So I'm going to move from there. Will I be able to? I'll just barely be able to. Oh crap! What was that square? Was it that square? It was that square. No, I didn't click the thing. I think it was there. Let me just double check. I'm just gonna acid splash the bearded devil.
Okay.
Yeet.
I'm out of things and I'm not. I'm so worried. No.
All right. Yeah, it's gonna pass with a 17.
Yeah, I figured. I'm gonna.
As the acid flies towards it, he clicks his fingers, and another bolt of the cold just completely intercepts it in midair, and the acid and cold splash above the ground and scatter like rain, melting some of the snow.
Right. And then can I guess, tell what's going on with these pillars and this stuff? Like.
In terms of what?
Like, I guess, like, having studied the arcane, like, are these pillars somehow, like, allowing him to, like, use the power of the ring while it's there? Are they, like, magnifying its power?
Make an Arcana check.
Meanwhile, us dummies that don't know, we're just attacking them.
Yeah, we're just like, if this thing's powering him up, time to kill it.
Arcana. I mean, you could infer that you fought bearded devils before, and this one is commanding power over ice, which is entirely unnatural for a devil of his ilk. So you could assume that whatever these pillars are doing, it's providing him with power. You're not sure what their connection is to the artifact or not, but you can infer with that he's deriving his power from either the pillars or this artifact.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Ash, it's your turn.
I just had a really evil.
I'm going to conjure my force ballista and just shoot straight directly at him. That's it.
Okay.
An action, spend a spell slots, conjure it, then bonus action force ballista. Let's go.
17 will miss.
Okay. And then I'm going to try and get a better angle. So I'm going to go back over here. So 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, over here is good. All right.
Having just broken your flamethrower, you quickly, with a twist of your hands and a flourish of magic, reform the component parts into the ballista. And as it kind of fires out, he ducks out of the way, and the bolt slams into the ice wall behind him, sending a scattering of ice, missing entirely. Lulu's turn. She is going to... She's going to do the thing again.
Yes.
She's going to fly up behind Burlock and he is going to attempt to save, which is a con save, which he easily passes. So that's 1, 3, 11, 19 points of damage, halved to 10. Again, you see the ice armor shatter and crumble, but still bits of ice remain. It is now his turn. He's once again going to disengage from you, Burlock.
I will do the sentinel attack again. I know it's going to happen.
Yep. Roll the hit.
No, he disengaged. That means...
No, he didn't disengage. He's going to walk away.
I was like, oh, come on.
Almost.
Almost. So that will be great sword. No.
17 will miss. As he steps back, ting! He deflects your blow. And as he steps back into this space, he raises his hand. And suddenly, from the ground beneath you rumbles. And suddenly, spikes of ice start to shoot up from the ground, forming a barricade between you and the rest of the crystals and him. He casts Wall of Ice. And I'm going to... And it intersects with you. In fact, no, what he's going to do, he's going to angle it so it gets you and Ava in it. Could you both make dexterity saving throws?
Okay.
So I'm going to draw this wall.
Evasion.
Background. Yep. Wall is going to be like... Oh, nope. I need a line. Here we go. It's going to do something like this. So, Burlock, you take... Again, I'm going to need the dice roller for this.
Never good. On the upside, it's on Burlock and not Ava.
No, it's on both.
No, as in you're taking more.
Oh, okay.
I have evasion as well, so
Alright.
if I pass, I take none.
Burlock, you take 41 points of damage, halved to 20 because of your rage. Ava, you take nothing as you jump backwards as these spikes of ice erupt from the ground.
Can I jump forward?
No, it specifically says you are pushed back.
Cry.
So you are pushed. Oops, nope. You are pushed here, Burlock. You are pushed back, and that's going to end his turn. As an impassable, as a solid wall of ice erupts before you.
Are you still conscious?
I have 11.
Burlock, it's your turn.
Oh. Okay, how do you break through a wall of ice? You just hit the wall, or do you have to go around it?
How tall is it?
It is 10 feet tall.
Okay, that's not too bad. I can't run on walls yet. Dang it.
I was expecting something like that.
Dang it!
10-foot square panels. Actually, it could be a lot bigger than that. Hold on.
It's there, done.
Yeah, alright, fine.
Please.
I'm gonna have to do it this way. Alright. Yep. With my with my movement, I'm going to move to. Actually, can I actually get up the stairs at all, or is the stairs completely blocked?
So the way up the stairs is blocked. You can try and climb up the side, but that's going to take an athletics check.
All right, I'll do that. I'll try to climb up the side, do an athletics.
Okay. 19, yeah, easy. You spend 10 feet of movement to get to there. Yep.
All right. So then, what I'll do is I'll go to around here.
Hi.
Hello, and I will drop my rage. I guess, and do a cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
At first level.
You get. I'm just like this.
I rage heal myself for what? So what's the hit point? And that's my action at the turn. And when Ava wants to move across the wall, I'll give her a boost.
Nice.
Okay. End of your turn. Striking down towards you. Burlock, could you make a dexterity saving throw? As the energy coalesces and strikes 20.
Me?
No, just Burlock. And you, just as soon as you get done healing yourself, you hear this and you quickly step back as the ground erupts beneath where you once stood. Ava, it is your go.
Okay, well, first up, I'm gonna use Burlock, this pillar thing here, to kind of like acrobatics my way up over the wall.
Okay.
So kind of like step off Burlock, step on the wall thing here, and then kind of like vault over.
You can assume that Ava's used Burlock as a stepping stone before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty of times. Oh, seriously?
Yeah, that's you try and jump up.
Do I get advantage because of Burlock?
No, I would say it would reduce the DC, but it's still you rolled very low. You jump up and you grasp hold of the top of this wall. Then it's too slippery and cold, and you slip and fall backwards, landing in the snow.
Alright, well. What did that cost me?
I would say that cost you half your movement.
Okay, that's not too bad. I'm gonna try again. Spend 5 feet of movement getting back up. Trying again. That cost me 45. I've used 50 to get up, and then I'm gonna try again. A lot better this time.
Okay. I would say with that, you get on top of this wall.
Nice.
And you are standing here.
Nice.
Again,
nice,
the pillar looming right above you, Biddy. You are closer to its apex now, balancing on top of the wall.
It's a very thin wall.
It is quite thin. It's kind of like if you've watched Castlevania, it's like the wall that the mage made. That's kind of like
I haven't watched Castlevania. Sorry.
Very good.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do a fancy jump down the wall, I guess.
Okay. Jumping down, he sees you and he snarls.
So, well, since no one else is here, I should get to put my sword away and I'm gonna attack him.
No, don't. No metagaming.
No, is it me good?
You can't see beyond the wall.
This is just.
Yeah. put my sword away and I'm gonna attack him. Well, because he's gonna attack me. I need to punch him.
And you've got a D4 for this, Emmy.
I do?
Thank you.
Hey, thank you. So I don't die.
15.
Are you going to use it right now?
A 15 will miss.
Do you want to use the D4 right now?
How good's that? I mean, that's an okay damage. May as well.
It just saves me not having to actually put up on screen.
3.
18 just hit. You land and you punch and your fist impacts him and sends him backwards. But as it does so, the icy armor shatters outwards. You take 20 points of cold damage.
Thank you, Nero.
Oh,
Thank
God.
you, you might just killed her.
Yeah. 'cause
Yeah.
She had,
So 12.
I had
she
19.
had 19.
Oh, wow.
Or healed her.
Ava goes down.
I should have done one of my healing things.
Alright. That'll end your turn.
As I punch him and pass out.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he kind of chuckles and steps backwards. He's going to step outside here and survey the area from atop this high plinth. He looks down at you two, the two Genasi down at the side, and says, "This won't do." Grasps his hand and raises it. And you see now the snow before you start to coalesce. As rising from the ground, 4 golems made of snow and ice appear before you, rising and forming out of the cold.
He built a snowman.
Oh, God.
Oh, where did he
no. Well, that ain't good.
go? Do you wanna feel the snowman?
Yep. No more, please. Disney is really strict on those.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
I had it in
Okay.
chat.
Alright. End of your turn. Warwick, it's now your go.
Let's see. I was going to do this, but now things changed a little bit. Misty Step.
Okay.
Now that I fucked up.
That's where I was going to be.
Alright, your form shifts and the snow around you kicks up and swirls like a whirlwind before you appear behind him.
Where's the pillars now? So it's these?
It's
Yeah.
these 4 here.
You can
Oh,
also
okay.
see me.
Gotcha. Well, that's a whole different thing in itself. He doesn't have his armor. He's exploding.
He does.
So,
He does. He has a little bit left.
but it just exploded.
But there's more of it.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it exploded when it went to 0. Okay,
No.
fine.
He's not gone to 0 yet.
Well, let's explode it then. That's 1. So there's 1 attack.
Nope. 21 will hit. 7.
Let's
And
mark
as
that.
the last remnants of the armor strike at you, you take 20 points of cold damage. But now the armor's gone.
Well, we're smarting that as well. He's a fiend. Not a critical.
21 points of damage. That looked like it hurt.
Plus the 7. I'll
Rise
take
out.
my 20. Would have been nice to have temporary hit points, but we don't have for this fight, so I'm so used to it now. We're just used to it. Second attack.
Everyone just moved away.
I know.
Put us together.
We had to
Sorry.
spread out.
10 points of damage.
Smart that again. Yes, he's a fiend. Not critical.
9 points of radiant damage.
And I've done my bonus action, so I can't do that. I don't want to disengage.
Alright, that's your turn. The first snow golem. This creature, in fact, let me just show you what this thing looks like, because it's not quite as handsome as a snowman.
Oh, I thought those were eyes. I thought those were eyes.
He needs a carrot.
He's got a mouth.
It lumbers slowly towards you, Ash. Its movement heavy and labored. But then the second it gets next to you, it just unleashes a torrent of attacks. First one's going to be at 6. Second one's going to be a 11, which I believe will miss. And the third attack's going to be another 6. Okay. So with surprising speed, despite its slow movement, it just boom, boom, boom. But you quickly step backwards, dodging the 3 attacks. Reservoir, it is your turn.
Fuck. Okay, I am going to... hoping and praying that these things will actually respond to fire. I think I'm going to cast a fireball.
Okay.
And I'm... Oh, here.
Where are you centering it?
I'm centering it right here, so it'll be 20 feet. Oh god, no, I get Lulu! Wait, fuck, can I not? I think I have to get Ash or Lulu if I want to get all of them.
It's fire, just do it.
Are you sure? Okay,
I'm being attacked, I can't say anything.
Oh, god, no. Fuck. Yeah, Ash is a fire genasi, so I think she can take it a little bit easier, so I'll center it just a little bit further.
And I appreciate the warmth.
Oh no, I gotta center it where I can't get hit either. I'm sorry, I gotta find this.
I've got an easy thing to do here.
You can move.
Yes.
Oh wait, fantastic! So I can get it without getting both of them.
Yeah.
And this guy will still get hit?
Just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right there.
That's why I have the tokens. I made them for you.
Oh, right. That's the thing. I'm sorry. I totally forgot about that. And I'm just okay. I think I'm gonna do this at 4th level.
Okay.
Wait. No, I'm gonna do it at 3rd.
Okay.
There are other. I don't. God.
You don't want to regress 10 years?
We're all gonna die.
Okay.
Roll those dice.
24. Okay. DC 15. So from left to right. 7. 13. They have a -2 to Dex.
Good choice.
12. And finally, 9. With a quick flurry and flash of fire, the ground before you erupts in a cacophonous explosion, and as quickly as these things apparated, they are sundered, and snow and dust scatters around this chamber. The inside reverberates with the force of the explosion, and they are just completely gone.
So we've got a snowblow.
Nice.
Roll a d20 for me, if you please.
Oh, right, that's the thing. Oh god.
Does it remove the ground layer of snow? Removing the difficult terrain?
You know what?
That's
I think I will say it will, because that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it was. Nope. What's a circle? How do I draw a circle?
I think it's Alt.
There we go. So that area is no longer difficult terrain.
Okay.
Kind of mushy.
Yep.
In that case, I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Where did Warwick go?
30. Warwick is
You moved.
up there.
He's hiding.
Oops.
I was thinking, where did he go?
that's that's kind of like a two birds, one stone scenario. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Hold it. Wait. Why is all his health? Why is his health back? I didn't do that. I think I might have accidentally done Control Z a bunch of times. Let me just recalculate the damage.
So it was 337.
-6.
No, it's wrong.
21.
Well,
And then
he was
minus
on like
10,
1 HP.
and then -9. Okay, we're back to how it was.
Let's try.
That's the benefit of Roll20. You can scroll back and see the history. Ash, it's your turn.
Mike.
You're muted.
Sorry. Let's see. I'm going to move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to get my ballista. I'm going to shoot straight for the head of our friend over there.
Okay.
Let's do it. Okay. And then I'm
26
also,
definitely hit.
Yep. And also going to do a cantrip. Is it a... Or... No, I don't have any good single target. Yeah, alright, yep, just Ray. Let's do it. Dink. That misses, I think?
Miss. 16 will miss.
Okay, and then that's the end of my turn.
As his attention is focused on Warwick, the Force Ballista catches him in his back, and he runs forward, and he spins just in time to duck back as the ray of lightning strikes past him. Lulu is going to do her final blast. This time angling it so as not to hit Warwick. And she's going to... And that's going to be a con save on his part, which he fails. Okay, so that's going to be 2, 6, 7, 15, 17 points of radiant damage. And then Lulu kind of huddles back and goes down next to Ava. It is now Nikazel's turn, and he does not look pleased. He is going to turn around to you, Warwick, and he's going to... You fools don't know what you're messing with! And he's going to strike at you once with his beard.
Generally speaking, we have no clue about what we're doing.
That is going to be a 23 to hit.
No. Yes, of course.
You take 10 points of piercing damage and 16 points of cold damage. Could you make a Constitution saving throw?
Let's see. 18?
18 just passes. You are lucky. Okay. And the second attack spins round, twirls with his glaive, and slashes down with a 7 to hit. This time you're expecting it. You meet the glaive with your sword, parrying it. Your glaive meets his glaive, rather, parrying it away as you're locked together in a duel. You barely holding on. Burlock, it is your turn. The ice wall stands between you and your friends and the rest of the battle.
All right. Can't go over.
Can't go over. Can't
Can't
go
go
under.
Gotta go around it.
So all the Australians just went for that. Yep.
Yeah. Wait, do other people not know that?
The Teddy Bear's Picnic. I know the Teddy Bear's
Yeah.
It was just us three then.
Well.
It was
Just the Americans that don't get it.
Sorry.
What?
I have no idea what's going on.
You don't know the Oh, that's so
It
sad.
sounds vaguely familiar, but
It's a children's book thing.
Thing, yeah.
Anyway.
With my action, I'll try to run around, see if I can get around the shield, so I'll end up about here. Is that too much of a space to get through, or
You could squeeze through. Yeah, you could squeeze through.
now from there I won't be able to get anywhere? Is that right?
you could jump down.
Okay, we can jump down
onto the stairs.
All right. Actually, sure.
But that'll take 10 feet of movement to jump down.
Yeah, I think I'm...
Jump.
I think this will be where I'll be going, and this will be as far as I can go for my turn, I reckon.
Okay.
That was a lot of running and difficult terrain.
End of your turn.
Remember, you've got 2 actions.
True.
Yeah,
And
you
you've
are
got double
hasted.
movement.
Oh, if that's the case, then I will run towards Ava, kneel down, do my last cure wounds on her to bring her up.
Yay.
But it is a touch spell. So, cure wounds, this level.
4. Thank you.
Okay.
So you're up,
Yo.
and as a bonus action, I'll rate. Oh, sorry. No, is cure wounds an action or a bonus action?
Cure wounds is
Cure
an
wounds
action.
is an action.
I can't do that then. Use my
You
action
can
to
rage.
dash.
You can rage. Oh, but no, you have your hasted action. You should
Oh,
be dash with.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. All right, good. All right, and my bonus action, I'm going to rage.
Okay. End of your turn. Once again, you see the ice armor crackle and solidify him. 2 more legendary actions. As once again, the armor solidifies around him, bolstering him. Oops.
I hate that armor. It's my own fault for forgetting about it, but you know.
Okay. Ava, it's now your turn.
Yeah, so I wake up, think about how much of an idiot I am. I'll spend 5 feet standing up. And I'm gonna draw my sword again and just start attacking the pillars.
Alright, which one are you going for?
Can I reach that one that I was attacking before?
You can, yeah.
Yeah. It's technically within 5 feet. It's just diagonal. So I'm gonna do 1, 2.
That first strike, you plunge your sword into it, and then a spiderweb like crack goes up the pillar, and you pull out the sword, and with the second strike, half cutting at it, half punching, you push straight through, and the entire pillar shatters and crumbles down. The
Nice.
ring up top starts to more erratically, and Warwick, you watch as some of the armor breaks away and falls to the ground. No!
Okay, well, I'm gonna
What's that
turn
big
my
guy? Did that
attention.
hurt?
I'm gonna turn my attention to the next one. Use my haste action to do another 2 attacks.
You only get 1 attack with the hasted action.
Oh, it
the
doesn't.
hasted action the hasted action gives you 1 extra attack.
Well, I'm gonna flurry of blows anyway.
Okay,
And
so
get
take
it.
that first one for 6.
Yeah. So I flurry of blows, and then I unarmed strike. Do you want to take the last sword as an unarmed strike, or do you want me to reroll?
Reroll.
Okay.
Wow, yeah, you are laying into this thing. Once again, it's still standing, but now the spiderweb crabs have worked their way up much fiercer.
Dang, if I had 1 more attack, I bet you I probably would have taken it.
End of your turn, he snarls, and he looks back towards Reservoir. He says, you... A bolt of cold. Reservoir, make a dexterity saving throw. An 18 will pass. Again, with your newly found reflex, you duck out the way as it scatters against the ground, and he curses. Warwick, it's your turn.
I move still within his reach, but I've got reach too, so let's have some fun on attacking the pillar. My radiant halberd.
With that
10 points.
first strike, you swing round and you cleave the pillar, and again it shatters, and the ice all falls to the ground. You hear a cry out, "Gah!" from behind you, and you see once again the ring starts to crackle with greater fervor.
And because this might be, let's do this. I'm going to attack the other one because of reach and above. I'm going to try to power attack it. It's been a while.
"17 will hit.
Phew.
And with 23 points of damage. Okay.
And I've got a butt strike too. So why not? Whoa!
Hit it in the butt.
And with that, the third pillar shatters. You hear him cry out, "No! No! Stop this at once!"
Now I'm enjoying this.
And
We found a way of hurting you.
that'll end your turn.
I really
Reservoir.
hope that this wasn't a stupid idea.
Reservoir, it's your turn.
Actually, I wanted to move to here.
He will
Still
take
with-
an attack of opportunity.
He's got a halberd. I'm not leaving his attack range.
He is going to attack you with his beard. It's
Oh,
a 5-foot range.
didn't think of that. Yeah, I did it. I said
So,
it. I didn't think of that.
a 26 to hit.
Yep, gone down.
4.
No, I'm down.
No, well, let's see this first. 5 piercing.
Yes, done.
1, 5, 13 cold, and can you make a Constitution saving
Yeah,
throw?
as in, I only had 3. That's a no.
Okay.
Oh god.
You are poisoned for 1 minute. While you're poisoned in this way, your move speed is half. You can take an action or bonus action on your turn, not both, and you cannot regain hit points.
That makes things bad.
That's not great.
No, not when I. Oh, okay.
Reservoir, it's your turn.
No.
I
I'm
really
sorry,
thought I was going to
I
be.
have to look a thing up real quick. I have to look a thing up.
It's like,
I
really
oh
thought.
god, no, it's touch. It's
Yeah.
it's a tough. Fuck.
I really thought I was safe with the halberd.
Well, okay, so I guess the thing that is important to know is would I can barely see Warwick right now, so I think I know he's down, but would I know that he has been poisoned?
You probably make a religion check to be how
Okay.
well do you know bearded devils.
Also, this is at disadvantage. The Arcana check from earlier should have been 2 because I have a point of exhaustion.
You do.
14.
Yeah, you know that bearded devils carry a venom in their beard, but you don't know how serious that poison can be. But you know it does
Okay.
poison.
All right. I think then I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And since I only have 5 feet of movement left, can I move again or no? Since it's in difficult terrain.
If you dash, you can move again.
Okay, then I'm not. I feel like I just have to go after this guy. I will. I'm gonna chromatic orb him at 2nd level with Tides of Chaos.
Okay.
Acid. Wait. Yes, acid. I think.
26. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that is a fantastic roll. That is 25 points of damage. Oof.
That's a big oof.
That hurt him. He is now looking really rough. He's looking bloodied. He kind of grasps at his halberd, like pulling himself up. No, I was this close. I was this close to mastering it. Ash, it's your turn.
Yeah, he's really close. I'm gonna move forward a little bit as well, and I'm going to shoot him with my ballista first, and then see what happens. That is a crit fail. Yep.
Roll a d100 for me.
Sure.
Oh wait, did you need me to make a wild magic roll?
Not yet.
Too? Okay. Well, to see if it even activates, because I cast a spell.
Not under 25, it's not severe.
Okay.
Just miss.
Yep, it goes a little bit wide, then I'm going to do the Ray of Lightning. Unfortunately, my spells do not work very well in the cold.
-9.
Okay.
That hits true. And the lightning sparks up his metal arm and he grunts.
Yep,
Lulu's
also
turn.
Arcane Firearm, but yeah. Oops.
Oh.
That was... I don't know what happened there. Anyways. Yeah, an extra 2.
An extra 2. Oh, it's up. He's starting to look rough now. And it's his turn. He stumbles forward, walking past Warwick. He walks up to you, Ava.
Oh, wait, what about Lulu?
Lulu's gonna... she held her action, which is gonna go off now to tusk him. Which is going to miss. She charges towards him like, and he just backhands her away. He walks up.
Lulu!
He walks up towards you, Ava, and he goes, "Enough!" Strikes down towards you. With a 17 to hit.
It misses.
His icy beard goes wide, but he's going to strike again with his glaive, which is going to be, oh my god, he's now rolling like crap. 13.
13, yeah.
Yeah.
Right now my AC is 20, so...
You're prepared. You deflect 2 blows. And that's going to end his turn. Burlock, it's your go.
The armor's already gone off. He hasn't reapplied it.
It has, yes.
So you can just hear Burlock just chuckling to himself and just runs up. Gets to... Actually, is the square that Lulu is? Can I occupy that one? As Lulu?
Yeah, you. Yeah, I'll say she was pushed back there.
Okay, cool. And with my... Okay, I'm going to all these attacks as reckless.
Okay.
This is probably going to be either really good or really bad. Reckless with rage and with the great sword. Oh, wrong one. This one.
A 14 will miss.
Oof. Right. Sword again.
21 will hit though. 16 points of damage.
Still up?
Yes, he is. At the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
He
No, I've got one
clutches...
more. I've got one more attack. Because
you do, because you're haste. Yep.
Do I want to do this or not? You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to use the Great Weapon Master feat on the last attack. So as a -5 to my attack roll.
Are you still reckless though?
Yes.
Oh. I think that's possible.
That was the last episode. So the last episode of the season. Might as well
It's
make
season, but not permanent.
Who knows? We may all die.
Exactly.
The aim is to come back next year.
Always lose it. There it goes. with the torment. No, great sword.
Be -5, 20. That is going to be 25 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
Goodness.
Oh. Well, as second attack misses, the next one goes up and just cleanly slices the head off. So then goes up and then bats it away.
And as it does, as the sword strikes clean, the great sword, Redemption, flashes its blinding glow as it does when it kills a fiend or undead. The light bursts out in a radius. The ice that was remaining shatters. The ice wall collapses, and the walls surrounding it as well all fall and crumble down as his body is sundered, scattering to the ground, and blackened blood paints the snow black. And then the ring falls from the sky, motionless in the snow, as the devil Nykazel is fallen. That's where we're going to go to break.
Here we go.
So we'll be back shortly. Stick around, and yeah, that's a thing apparently.
Yeah.
So
you haven't seen the great sword go off, have you?
don't think I have.
No, no one has.
I really don't think I have. So yeah, we'll be back shortly. Please stick around. We'll have some of our other clips as well playing during the break. And yeah, see you soon. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Let's go. Hello, welcome back. We survived somehow.
No.
We're not out of the woods yet.
Well,
Yes.
they
Maybe
are. Maybe I'm not.
We are not. We are not. With the fight is over, but we are not yet out of initiative.
Yeah, because that's
So-
a thing.
Yeah.
Bring that back up.
So, as the dust settles, Bullock, what are you doing on your turn? Oh no, that you just ended your turn. It is
Brings in
now
my turn with the epic.
the epic explosion. Ava, it is your turn. What are you doing? Warwick is now lying down on the floor, unconscious.
Well,
And
since
you
the
can see from where
dangers, the immediate danger of the bearded devil's kind of over. I'm gonna go to Warwick. I don't know much about healing. Or much about like magics and poisons and stuff.
You can see now as you lean down where the barb had impacted him. You see the skin is starting to turn black around. You see the veins spiraling up and around up his face, almost this blackened color.
Would I be able to pick him up and take him to Reservoir?
Yeah, certainly. He's wearing plate armor, so I'm gonna have to have you make an athletics check.
Okay. See if I can pick him up.
8. You are hasted, so I'll let you try again. But you're struggling.
Come on.
You can do it. No, you can't.
He's too heavy.
He's too heavy. You're trying to lift him, and also you are tired. You're exhausted. Your bones and your skin is cracked from frozen and cold, and you're shivering so much you can barely find the strength to lift him. Warwick.
I yell out, Reservoir, we need help.
Warwick, make a death saving throw.
Here we go. 1 or 20. Well, neither of them actually.
18, you have one pass.
Yay.
Reservoir, you hear Ava cry out.
Yes. I'm going to double move. So just I have my normal movement, I guess. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And
He's 10 feet. He's 10 feet above you. This is a sort of a platform raised up.
Yeah, I'm like hugging the wall. I realize that I have to. That would not be good. That might cause you damage.
I just feel someone's going to push me off.
So I think that's all I can do because I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay. Ash, it's your turn.
I'm going to make my way forward and just hearing help, things like that. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. His ice wall is no longer here, correct?
No, it's still there. Oh wait, no, is it concentration? It is concentration, so no, it's not still there.
Okay. 4, 5, 6. I'm going to see all of this and look around.
Oops.
And that's all I can do. No bonus actions. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Lulu's gonna flutter over. Say, can anyone heal? Bullock, it's your turn.
The only thing I can do is go up to him, do a medicine check, try to stabilize him.
Okay.
So medicine. Oh, with whatever the first one is, a 14.
14. It's enough to stabilize him. Because this is not, you are not regaining hit points. You are just being stabilized. You're still at 0, but you do not have to make death saves.
Question about the poison. Does it actually take away hit point? Take away per turn?
You don't know.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay, Ava. I'll say for the sake of this, he's stable. We can leave turn order now.
Okay.
We'll just.
So then I'm assuming I can get up.
Yeah.
And get to him. So I'll expend 1 charge from the Staff of Healing, and then if I realize that that doesn't heal him, can I assume that it's the poison?
Make a medicine check. Make a medicine check.
Okay.
It's not a high DC, but
I do have disadvantage though on ability checks.
Yeah, it was above a 10 or higher. Yeah, okay. You see the black his veins sort of darkening around the impact wound, and if there was anything that would stop healing magic, it would probably be that.
Okay, so I will then expend 2 charges to cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
I can end the poisoned condition.
Yes, you can. With that, you lean Mort's staff, you press it gently against the neck, giving a slight pressure, and you see, as you pull it back, you see this liquid just seep out, blacken, and then before too long, the wound is clear and clean.
Okay, and then I will expend 1 more charge, and I will cast Cure Wounds again, giving 6 hit points.
6 hit points. Warwick, you gasp. Your breath almost half buried in the snow, freezing around you, but alive, mercifully.
Did we win?
We got him, but
God, I keep
Ava
doing
looks
this.
over at the weird. Is it a ring? As in like a?
Yeah. You see it now, kind of sat slightly on top of the snow, a gold ring. Almost, from the looks of it, completely without any markings on it, but covered in a layer of frost.
We need to either stop this and probably get rid of it.
Well, there's one pillar left.
Do we want to
That last
destroy that first?
That last pillar shattered with
Okay.
Burlock's blinding flash of light.
I can identify the ring.
Okay.
I can also attempt to. This is just what Reservoir is saying as a suggestion to the group. I can also attempt to dispel the magic on it, but
we should probably know.
It might not work.
Probably know what it does first.
That might be useful. Is anyone dying like me? Is anyone low health?
I'm not feeling great, but I should be fine.
Which means what?
I'm on 12, but I'm going to are we taking a short rest at the moment? While we're doing identify and everything else, are we taking a short rest?
Oh, we could spend some time taking a short rest, but it's not a great spot.
Where
it is extremely cold.
To light a fire.
And here's the thing: if that ring isn't powering what's going on, then I'm concerned that things will start to melt and we will want to get back to our war machine before that happens, because we are currently standing on a lake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That might be an issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll just take me 10 minutes and I'll go over to the ring and pull out my spellbook and start casting Identify.
You take the time and you focus in on the power of this ring. And 10 minutes go by and you focus your mind, but something pushes back and you fail to identify the ring. You detect power, great power, but nothing more. The identify spell fails.
It's not working.
Oh.
Working? It's not working. Shall I try? Maybe it's a difference of some kind. Yeah, I'm just gonna identify.
Maybe we should like pick it up with like a cloth or something and bring it back for later.
Well, I believe Identify is a touch spell, so I think I had to touch it already.
Poke it.
No, I
I
don't
want to
think it
note,
is.
when you did touch it, it is so bitterly cold. It almost, I mean, your fingers are already blue, but you expected if they weren't, they would be now.
Yeah.
This thing is absolutely chilling to the touch.
I'm worried about the lake defrosting. It's not great to be in freezing water.
Maybe someone else will get this and use it.
Well,
but either way, we need to
we'll bring it with us. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
How?
The ring?
On the floor, correct?
It's just a little.
I pick up the ring.
You can hold it, but it is again the cold is
can I
extreme, and you
hold it in my sleeve.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, but even so, the cold still bites its way through the sleeve. It's not hurting it any much, but it is so unbearably uncomfortable.
Okay.
While this is happening, can I do an investigation on the dead body of the bearded devil we killed?
You can, certainly.
Do we know if that's how high a level that is compared to a pit feed?
Curiously, bearded devils, very low.
No.
but they don't usually have this much power.
Okay, investigation on the body. Bear with me. You do see the armor he's wearing is imbued with several runes. It appears to be magical. Other than that, that's all you find. Other than that, he's got his glaive, but it's mundane, and there's very little else of note. You do, however, find 6 soul coins as well.
Ooh.
Soul coins.
Someone else has to pick those up.
Soul
coins.
How many do I have?
Is con, isn't it?
Yeah,
It is.
I can take one.
I can take one more as well.
I
Con modifier.
can.
I can take.
It's your con modifier, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's
I can-
see.
Actually, I can take
many do
3
I have?
because that means
Yeah.
I'll have up to 5 soul coins because my con's 5. So
And you
if
have
I-
2 right
one.
now. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so if
Or you can give it to
Uh,
Kashera.
No, Kashara's popped. I need to resummon
yeah,
Kashara.
she
Pop.
so Burlock takes 3, Ava takes 1, Reservoir takes 1, Warwick takes 1.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Start investigating the people, the statues.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing we need to find.
And while they're doing the magical stuff, I'll do the ceremonies to, give them rest.
Take the time to bury them.
Ritual.
Alright. At the end of the hour, after you go through the grim task, you also find up north the frozen statue of a Balgra, a greater demon.
If you're taking an hour to do that, can we take a short rest then?
How long is the short rest?
1 hour.
An hour.
1 hour. Okay.
Yeah, can I help Warwick do the body stuff too?
Yeah.
I want to look for the
The
family.
temperature does start to gradually, almost imperceptibly rise somewhat. But by the end of the hour, it is still so freezing cold. Could I get everyone to make a Constitution saving throw?
Did we get any rest?
Yeah, you got your short rest. Actually, no, you would try to short rest, but you
Oh,
cannot.
Sorry.
Oh.
It's too cold. It's
Is that everyone who passes?
it's
if you
still
pass
not.
the con save?
Nope. If you pass the con save, you don't get a point of exhaustion. So Ava and Warwick, you gain a point of exhaustion, particularly after you both went down in that fight, which makes sense.
And we're the ones doing the right thing about the bodies, yay.
I'll help with
Typical
the
in hell.
bodies too after I finish identifying that.
Yeah.
Is there anyone that we recognize?
No. I mean, they appear to be common folk. No one you recognize. The
No one
process.
from
They
the-
they appear to be wearing Eltergardian clothing, but no one you recognize. There's a human and elf.
Okay, so they weren't
mostly humans.
people that were in that sort of safety area that we.
It might have been. You don't know. It was dark in there, and these people are frozen statues.
Okay.
It's-
They're
Hard to
ice
tell.
sculptures.
Wait a second. What was the creature at the top left-hand corner again? Was it a Balor?
Balgra.
Bulgara.
Balgra. Alright, sorry.
Which is
Which is also just an ice statue now, so I don't think we can
Well-
get any blood.
I was thinking, well, maybe just a chip and
They
get some
aren't.
ice cubes.
They aren't of a high enough level.
Bum.
I know because I can summon one now.
Yay! That's fun.
Handy.
I never planned to.
So, has anyone been able to at least find a way of turning this off?
I think it's turning off
It
already.
seems to be getting incrementally warmer.
I think
We
That-
might have to go then after
yeah.
hours.
Yes.
The entire dome collapsing on us is not what we want right now. So
I think the
more-
flood.
Yeah,
while
I'm
we're
more
walking down the
worried
river.
about sinking into freezing cold water.
And the flood, because we have to go down the water. Let's head off then after an hour, unless there's other things.
Yeah, we just leave.
Hey,
Unless anyone's doing a search in that hour as well.
Well, if I can't get a short rest, I'll do an investigation. Just
yeah.
walking around, see if I can find anything
well,
that we might
you,
need.
you did find the armor on the body.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's all I can find.
So you,
yeah.
I was
I'm
thinking more of notes.
Oh,
stuff.
go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, you go.
Sorry, I'm specifically looking for the Davy. What's his name?
Oh yes.
He's melted.
You buried him. You buried him.
Yeah, I'm looking for his family. If anything, any notes, anything like that, or these people are just stripped bare and frozen statues.
They're all frozen statues. I mean, you do see another human which somewhat resembles him, which you can assume to be his brother, as he mentioned.
All right.
So, head back down.
Let's get out of here.
I think we might have to take the path instead of the river, in case the river does start melting.
Yeah.
Are you?
Although be careful, there might be a trap, because, well, if they trap the river path, then they may have trapped the path for that ambush area.
Are you taking anything with you?
ring.
I picked up the armor.
Okay.
And there was nothing else of note.
That I noticed.
Yeah,
Everyone
so-
else could be looking around, but you were doing what
Easy.
you need to do. Who took? Is anyone got the ring?
I do.
Okay.
Or at least I figured I would.
Weird frustrating.
If it gets too much pain, I'm sure it can't be as much pain as the sermons I used to have to go through.
That's all right. I'll put it. I have a pouch.
Okay. Gradually, you make your way back through where you came from. And as you do so, the temperature does indeed start to rise. And quickly, you manage to make your way back through the passage where you came from, up on top, and you see some of the ice start to break away and flow downstream. As you reach the end of the canyon, back to your infernal vehicle, you hear a splashing sound in the distance. And as you set up to drive away, a tide of water rushes down through the canyon out and just spills out onto the plains as the ice dome presumably has collapsed upstream and washed away whatever was left inside. The snowfall stops. The snow on the ground starts to melt. And within about an hour's driving, you find yourself once again back on familiar red soil, black sky above, and the constant light of a yellow horizon around you.
Yay, we're back in hell.
Hey.
Bit weird to say that it's kind of a relief.
A little bit
Yeah, but
longer.
I think I agree. Yeah, that was bad. I think we might need to find a place to sleep. Might get a place we can rest and recuperate.
That would be nice. Now that we're somewhat further away, Ash, did you want to try identifying it as well?
I have faith that if you can identify it, I can't either. It's fine.
Are you all right?
Fine. Just tired. That's it. It's been a long, long day. Long week, really. So, just tired. That's it.
Yeah.
Inside
You
check?
drive on. Oh,
I know. I'm like,
Yeah.
if you
I mean, if you'd like.
I have disadvantage.
I mean, she didn't throw out an insult. It's kind of weird. It's kind of strange. But at least she does seem tired, at least. But
Raises
Let's
an eyebrow questioningly, doesn't say anything. Something that is discussed about later.
Let's just find somewhere to have a rest.
Okay. Whoever is helming this, make a perception check.
Be me.
Disadvantage because you have a point of exhaustion.
Makes things even more fun, doesn't it?
Oh god, I forgot about the
Yeah.
deleted NPC. How do I get rid of him? Shut up.
Whoops.
A 7.
What's the 2?
You're peering out over the horizon, and you can't see any form of, like, particularly safe place. The only landmark you see around you is the river Styx, ever flowing about 20 or so miles right of you as you follow its path upriver.
We either go away from this, well, we can't camp near it. Any ideas, guys? Girls?
No rocks or
No.
anything?
I don't think we can
I don't want
hide
to.
this.
Someone else can make a perception check if you want.
We don't want to
Yes.
go on for too much longer because it's.
I'll do a perception check now. Nope. that's not that's advantage.
I'll have a look, but I have disadvantage. Yeah.
Guys, we're
Ava's-
so good at this.
Ava is just way too tired.
Yeah.
Everyone's buggered.
She's like
Um,
passed out where she stands practically.
just look around, I guess.
Eventually, as you're driving along, Ash, you see it first. In the distance, just on the banks of the river, you see what looks to be a ruined settlement. With, curiously, what looks to be a large crystal by the side of the river. Just kind of jutting out above the buildings on the banks. But other than that, the landscape is desolate.
Off in the distance over there's something, I can barely see it. I think it's a settlement of some kind. Maybe
Well,
there may
it's
be
either-
things there, but
It's either danger or danger.
safety.
Either there or out in the open.
if we get there, we get there.
Let's
the
head
only
towards the
way.
landmark then. It's the first one we've seen for a while.
Right. Drive along, and you pull up towards these ruined buildings. And again, it's a familiar architecture to some of the other buildings you've seen dotted around this place. This kind of organic, like naturally curved buildings which seem to be hewn and grown out of rock. They twist in sort of carved arches and elegant arabesque crenellations and flourishes, indications of perhaps a thriving civilization which has been since lain low. And
Do we see any signs of life?
Or death.
make a perception check. As you park up your vehicle amongst the streets of this place and look out.
Oh, this is why I didn't make it before.
You see nothing. It appears to be very quiet and desolate.
Right.
Warwick, you do see dashing between one of those buildings, one of those abyssal chickens, just
We've got dinner if you want to.
and dash away again. Other than that, it's dead quiet.
I'm good.
I'm gonna start setting up the dome. I'm gonna pick.
Question.
Let's not have it as cold tonight.
It won't be.
A concentration check, or is it just a duration?
It just exists, but can be dispelled.
Okay, no, because I picked up the armor from the other guy. We know it's magical, so we assume it's magical. It's got runes on it.
I can identify it as well.
Once you've done the dome.
I would like to get us somewhere. Yes. So I'll set up the dome, and I'll make the outside the same color as all of these buildings.
Yeah. Whereabouts are you setting it up? In the streets, outside?
I would say like really close to one of the buildings.
Okay.
As if it's almost like an attachment to it.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Try and blend in a little.
You do so.
As much as one can. And then I can identify the armor as well.
Okay. You sit down, you take the time, and I will give you a handout. There you go. That should now be under your magic items.
Right.
The armor of free action.
So, you know how it was somewhat difficult to move in the snow? This would let you sort of circumvent that, or any kind of difficult terrain. And you wouldn't be able to be stopped by any kind of magic. For example, there are opposites to the spell I cast to speed you up. You would be somewhat immune to that with this. Difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement. Magic can't reduce your speed or make you paralyzed or restrained. It's plate armor. And it does require attunement.
Let's face it, I'm the only one that wears armor around here.
Yeah.
Unless Ash wants to armor up.
Plate for me is heavy, and I prefer to travel light, if anything. It's yours.
Yeah, you get used to the weight.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
The alcohol helps.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, looks like I'm changing armor. Red this time. Oh well. It's been a while since I've had red.
Alright. I didn't have time to prepare it properly, but I do have art of this if you'll just give me the chance to copy it into the...
Fancy.
So I spend some time attuning to a new set of armor.
Yep.
Okay. I will also put it into your thing.
I'll see if I can drag and drop it onto my sheet.
Edit.
I doubt so.
Place journal, Kosh. There you go. It's under your magic items.
Yay. I'll find it somewhere.
It's in the player area.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep. There we go.
No, it's not going to be that. Oh, do it manually.
Okay. So you settle down in the dome. There you go. It now has the art on it. If you want to have a look.
Wow, that doesn't...
Ooh.
I'll just show it to players.
I'll just show it to the screen. Yeah. That's totally...
oh my god, it's so tacky.
Yeah.
Although not the darkest armor I've had on I've worn on a paladin.
That's great.
Yeah, bing, bangity, bingabaloob.
Have you ever wanted to look exceptionally edgy? This is the armor for you.
Does it drip blood though?
Not
It
quite.
does if you kill people in it.
Yeah.
So the last paladin I played had armor which dripped blood, had scales of justice, and the scales overflowed with blood. and would drip blood. So the evil priest put a unholy symbol on his feet, so he stamped unholy symbols where he walked. Well, you've got to when you rely on
that's kind of great.
When you rely on when you rely on the evil cleric to carve your peg leg, you have to have that trust. And so underneath the peg leg was
just like leaving footprints of an unholy. I love that.
And
So
that was also
they
when
walk around in like, why are you walking like that? Trust me. 5 seconds later, he just says something like, "Eat it, Joe's."
When you also had temples which had forbiddance for evil creatures, including my own temple, I couldn't get in. Couldn't get in because of the armor.
Did I actually click show to players? Yeah. Did you all see that?
Yeah,
I looked on stream.
they did.
I looked on stream.
Okay,
On stream as well.
Cool.
I wanted to show it on stream. It's bad.
Oh, it's great.
It's armor that looks like it belongs in He-Man.
We need. Yeah, I was thinking that like She-Ra, He-Man sort of.
To be fair, the shout outs to the extra module on DM's Guild, Adventure: A Cold Day in Hell, which is a supplement to this campaign. It was originally written as a lot more lighthearted than how I ran it.
Oh,
It will still.
So
I mean, it fit in with the rest.
How do you make that lighthearted?
Well,
because I'll tell you after the stream.
Okay.
you could have Snowmen and have like a lot of music from Frozen.
I'm
No,
just like,
Disney.
how
I
do
know.
you make Davi dying?
I will give you this much of a clue. A bearded devil in red armor called Nikazel.
Oh. It's like you planned this. Ho.
Um.
And he keeps on laughing at people.
No, his maniacal plot was turning imps into toys to corrupt children.
Oh.
I thought it was too much of a total shift, so I made it darker.
Yeah. I think the darker fits with
Yeah.
Yes.
the theme of this campaign.
Yeah.
Anyway, so set up watch. I'll go first.
Yep. Okay. Roll me everyone who's roll a perception check.
Ava is too tired to go watch.
I'll go on watch later in the night.
14. It's quiet. Very quiet. You see very little, other than it does catch your eye again. This dull glow of the crystal faintly glows by the river's edge on the other side of the city. Which, as you're sitting there watching, you can't help but notice it. But other than that, it's very quiet in this place.
I'll spend my. Actually, how would I learn this? I was gonna say I spend my time trying to work out how to bring Kishara back because Kishara popped off in the last one.
Do you have the components for the spell?
No, not yet. I don't even know if I know the spell.
You do. You should know the spell, but you need.
Oh, it was Find Familiar. Okay.
Yeah, Find Familiar.
10 GP of Carcot, Incense, and Herbs. Okay. All right. Next time we go to the
Reservoir has a familiar. Might be worth asking him.
Yeah.
Okay.
But who's next on watch?
Your watch comes and goes.
It'll be me.
Warwick.
I was putting my hand up.
Whoever's going next. For the sake of brevity,
always double up.
You all get a night's rest, and there is nothing that bothers you.
Yeah.
You all successfully complete a long rest.
Thank you.
And wake up 8 hours later. There's no need to keep going through check nothing, because there's nothing else here.
Fantastic.
I was half expecting the crystal to just like light up saying, "Hey, this guy's here."
Oh, we don't get. I don't. There's not an attempted kidnapping this time.
No, we wake up and you're not there.
Yeah. And then
No attempt
and I
needed.
walk in the door and being like, hey.
So in the morning, if I try and identify the ring again, do I still get nothing?
Don't get nothing. You sense that this thing is resisting identification.
Maybe we could show the wizardy guy.
Yes, they might have some idea.
Maybe he could trade.
Have I ever heard of anything like this resisting identification before?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Maybe he'd be willing to trade for
that
this.
shouldn't be with this. That's still just a 9.
Well, just a 9.
Why am I being so bad?
You've not no.
6.
This is bizarre. This is strange. I mean, you've heard that maybe some items of power, potentially, but is there anything specific? No idea.
And it's just sketchy. Good things don't hide their intentions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even as you're carrying it, it feels like a dead weight. It feels almost similar, but not exactly like the soul coins. Like you feel a weight from carrying it, and the weight is not just because the cold is continuous. Like you are in a warm and comfortable dome, but as long as the ring is on your person, you are cold. You have a chill about you.
If you threaten to throw it into the lava, will it then let you do it?
I mean, it's not talking to me.
I'd be.
I don't know how magic works.
Worried if it was.
I'm a wizard.
I would be worried too. I mean, I don't imagine it's sentient in that way, but
It's a strong artifact, so most likely not be a good idea to mess with it too much.
Shall we try to find the wizard again?
Maybe later.
Well, which direction are we heading out in the morning? Are we going to have a look around this place? These ruins?
I mean, I don't think it would hurt. That crystal somewhat intrigues me.
Let's go check out the crystal.
Okay. You wander down through the empty streets, and the black and twisted rock growing around you. And as you approach the edges of the river, you see the giant crystal stands not isolated. It has grown surrounding something.
Like grown from where we saw it last night?
No, it's not. No, but it is encasing what looks to be a bizarre alien-looking vessel of sorts. The back is a spiral shell, almost like a conch. Before reaching out straight, you see long, octopus-like tentacles reaching out the front of the ship. And it is not alone. There is a second ship, a more traditional-looking vessel, but the sails not on top, but on the side, crashed into the dirt, and then both embedded in this crystal.
And this crystal's in the water?
It is on the shores, partly in the water, partly on the land, encasing both of these vessels.
And did you say it was glowing? I don't know if my brain is me. Okay.
Yeah, there is a faint glow to it.
See? I told you the sights are awesome here. Never seen one of these upstairs.
Weird.
I mean, awe-inspiring, certainly.
I mean, why would you have sails on the sides? Wouldn't you have it up top?
And as you
It
look
can drag in
closer,
the water.
you see a figure as well. Further, as you approach the town, it took you a moment, a figure close to the river, reaching out towards it, frozen within the rock, within the crystal. You look, you're facing it from behind, but you see an elongated, pale white head and dark robes.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
It's kind of creepy. I kind of don't want to touch.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
You walk around to take a look from another angle, and you see a head like an octopus. Tendrils reaching down, and a black robe reaching out, eyes wide and furious towards the river, frozen, along with whatever vessel maybe carried it here.
I really don't think we should mess with this. He doesn't. That doesn't quite look like a friendly fella.
What about the other? Let's have a look at the other.
They're in this. Aren't they in the same crystal?
Yeah, the same crystal.
Okay, so inside the crystal. All right, cool.
So, if it was small enough, we could push it into the river, but I don't think Bertha could move something that big.
What would I have to roll to try identify what it is?
The creature or
The creature.
Arcana or history?
We have the shadow
Good choice.
spike.
Could
No.
You could also.
I don't think we want to break. I don't think we want to break this out. But could I assist?
Yeah, certainly. So you can roll with advantage.
Okay, just roll. Then I just roll again
Roll a
for
second time.
history.
Hey.
Natural 20.
Thank you.
Nice, Sue.
You know exactly what this is. This is an illithid. This is a mind flayer. Although it looks gaunter than a mind flayer. It looks unhealthy, if that makes sense. There's something off about it, and you're not sure what.
Lich. No idea.
The illithid that stole
Lich.
Christmas. The illithid that stole Christmas.
I will say Reservoir and Ash, you can also make Arcana checks for me.
Yeah, I was gonna see using. Can I walk? Is the crystal on land or is it in the in the lake
Halfway.
area?
It's on the banks, so
On
a
the
little
banks.
bit of it is reaching into the river, but the majority of it is on land.
Can I go over and touch it?
Certainly, you touch it, and on the crystal, almost imperceptibly small, you see thousands upon thousands of arcane glyphs.
Identify?
Yeah, you could try.
Sure.
Something
Just
really didn't want this to get out or something. Wanted to really case these.
There's a reason.
Magic item. You learn if it's magic item, magic compute objects, properties.
Yeah, I just.
Okay, yeah. This is an imprisonment spell. This is a spell, a very powerful spell, a 9th level spell that is specifically designed to imprison a creature or something else, and only extremely powerful magic can break it. In fact, you would roll an Arcana check.
Sure.
Could I assist her with that?
Yep, certainly. So with advantage.
Yep.
25. Yeah, you know the imprisonment spell, and you know the only thing that can dispel it is a dispel magic spell cast at 9th level.
look behind and just kind of say, it's an extremely high level spell that's been cast here. Whoever cast it here does not want that thing or these ships moved out of here. It is.
See that it's an illithid.
Probably for a
Illithid?
good reason.
I think Bertha could probably push. Maybe with a bit
No,
I think we should just
it's
leave
magical.
I don't think we should mess with this.
Mind flayers, as you probably might know them as.
Let's just tempt her to floating it downriver.
No.
I just still don't
Leave the
think this
crystal
is nothing
and
we should
walk
mess
away. We don't futz with this.
Remember, this river is not a normal river either, soldier.
I know. That's why I'm curious if it floats or if it sinks.
It's
Don't think this is part of our mission, but
We
it's
have a
above our
mission?
pay grade, at least. We have a reason why we're down here, so
Yeah, no.
this is not part of it.
This is something we shouldn't mess with.
It's probably something that wizard we ran into cast. Most likely, one that can just roam around here. Someone of his caliber can cast. It may have even been him himself, but
You don't want these things down here. You know the thing that makes you you? These things take that from you.
I still think we should float it downriver.
I think that we should limit our curiosity for our own safety.
that sounds good. Sounds like a great plan.
Let's
Agreed.
Let's go back to the Big Bertha
Let's-
and get out of here before.
Get this show on the road.
Can we at least like run through a few of the buildings with Bertha?
You get one.
Why do you long for destruction?
Just wanna... It's not destruction. Well,
Yeah.
not just that.
What else is it?
Job creation.
Back upstairs maybe, but not really much jobs done here.
I just don't understand why.
Well, you gotta enjoy the small things in life when you don't have much in life. So, like,
Kind of
do you
understand
think anyone's
that.
going to really care about this place? There's some enjoyment that can be done smashing things.
We probably shouldn't though, because we don't want to ruin Bertha.
Yeah, good point. It's been a few days since we've done any repairs.
oh, I did repairs. I've been doing repairs. She can probably do it, but I'm just saying that it's not part of our
Yes,
objective.
part of our mission, part of our objective,
mission something.
our grand goal in life.
We don't want to
Yes.
draw any undue attention towards ourselves.
Exactly.
We're not normal. We're not demons or devils, and we're in Avernus. That's a lot of attention already.
But the sound of a building crumbling.
Bertha will just eat them and chew them up.
Can we just leave?
Hey.
That is
Reservoir
fighting
Common.
over
Where are we
this?
heading?
Okay.
We're heading for the castle, that's right.
All right. Where would you like to go? What is your
Baldur's Gate?
desired destination?
Baldur's Gate?
As you
Does it actually Baldur's Gate? Can we do Waterdeep?
as you power up Bertha, and once again make your way off into the dust and desert of the plains.
Unfortunately, that tower, which I really don't want that place.
No, we're not going. Are we going to the tower? I thought we were going to the Glen.
Yeah,
That's what I meant, it's in a tower.
The
Yeah.
paladin's in the tower.
Yep.
Are we? Okay, so we're going there. We're not going to the. We're not going to see Mordenkainen.
Not yet. Not without the pit blood.
Perfect.
So it's the
David's
tower.
gonna keep an eye out
Alright.
when we're moving.
Make a perception check.
Is that me? Oh, yeah, it's me.
Yeah, whoever wants to.
I'm just gonna keep an eye out. No, I'm not.
I was going to say, that's a
Stress is-
15. That's a
Okay.
Stress is getting to her.
All right. As you're driving along, you spot not too far out from where the city is, where you just arrived, where you just spent the night. You see rising out from the river 2 black obsidian structures on the banks, which twist up and turn towards the middle. And as you're driving along, you kind of keep a distance from it. And as you watch, you see one of those enormous monolithic vessels glide slowly up the river. You keep very far away to avoid any conflict, but it's such a massive structure, you can see it from quite a distance. It moves up and twists sideways and locks itself into these structures. And you see 2 holes on the bottom open up, and the water of the river get drawn in. And I think I have art for this.
Right.
Yay.
Horrifying at all.
Other locations.
No, not at all.
I love art.
Mental note, let's not go swimming.
Oh. That is...
That is metal.
What the hell?
Horrible, but metal at the same time.
From a distance, you look, and eventually you drive on, and looking behind you, you see as it disconnects, turns, and starts to float away back down the river. I will mark that as a location you now know.
It's
A Stygian dock.
collecting stuff.
Souls
Yes. That
from the sticks.
might be how they power it.
What are they powering? What is it?
The
Yeah. What is it?
I don't know, some type of
Actually,
even larger war machine.
this might be a time we have to actually ask Shara, because she will probably know this question. So, unfortunately, she popped off earlier, so I need to get her back. I hate to ask this, but do you have any materials to bring back familiar?
I have the and I will pull out the brass brazier that you need to cast the spell in. I mean, I don't think I have any extra components unless I would have had that leaving Elturel.
No, yeah, I would say because you would keep your familiar on you. I mean, I forgot about it at the time, but it should have really kind of probably would have affected it. But
well, I've said
keep
this
it poofed.
several
You keep
times.
it
I
poofed.
normally
yes,
keep it
you
poofed.
do,
because they're celestial and
yeah.
great idea to
Cool.
have here.
I keep forgetting that. Yeah, so you would have that on you.
Okay. I'll give him the materials then.
All right. Now, as the car bumps along, it makes it harder to set up the brazier in the proper way, as you're kind of like bumping and jittering along in the cabin below decks. But eventually, setting up the ritual in the way you've learned, you complete the incantation, and suddenly appearing before you. Oh my god! That was some scary shit, okay? I was not sure if that would be the permanent end of me or not. I am so glad to be wrong. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. How you feeling?
Guys, you're alive. What happened? I see you dealt with that fucker. I see you're out in the cold. Thank the gods.
Yeah, about that. The thing that was causing all the snowstorm and stuff, we still have the ring.
It was a ring, huh?
It was a ring.
It was a ring.
It was a ring. Bearded devil almost killed Warwick again.
Oh, Jeez.
I swear
Rough patch.
I swear he's got a death wish or something, but beside the point. Big, giant, flying ships.
Oh yeah, those are war machines. Those are flying fortresses.
Okay.
Did you see one?
Yes, we saw one land at a dock, and then it opened the bottom thing, and then the river came up into it. Is that the version of how it powers, or is it going to go and dump it somewhere else?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I don't know 100%, but if this is powered by souls, like the soul coins, same for those machines, but it needs a lot more, so it takes it straight from the sticks.
Okay, makes sense. Thank you.
There's several of them, and Zariel's usually in one of them. So, if you saw one, it might have been her.
As we are not in the right position to actually even take it to Zariel, we need to get something first.
No kidding.
So.
Well.
Anyway.
Where to now?
Well, we're off to see the Paladin.
Right. Well,
which is not going to be a fun time for some people.
So, whoever is driving, you roll me 2d8.
This never works.
Okay.
5.
Good to know. You drive for hours. Once again, the lengthy gaps between locations on this plane, drawing out the journey to be fairly boring. You're not sure what's worse, the boredom of these drives or the fact that if anything were to happen, it would probably be very deadly. But eventually, you see a mountain range start to peek over the horizon. And as you're driving on, one of the mountains takes on a shape as your vision focuses on it. You see a colossal, mountain-sized skull of a reptilian or draconic creature. And grimly...
Guys, is this where we're supposed to be going?
I don't think so.
You do recall when Bernie, the brass dragon / barber, for those who remember, said that the locations were close to one another. Okay. The Paladin's Tower and this landmark.
I mean, the skull isn't where we're going, but it's near.
Yeah.
Where we're going.
Okay, so keep an eye out.
Ava's eyes are like fixed on the skull practically.
Well, keep an eye out and give me some directions if we're close. I'll just keep on driving around in circles till we find somewhere.
Okay.
But you keep an eye out beforehand so we don't just drive into the front gate.
You keep driving. And as you do so, rising above the horizon, you see another structure looming. Set upon a cliff, you see a dark tower looming on the horizon. Its black spire rising hundreds of feet. Its ramparts bristling with charred skulls mounted on iron spikes. The tower's apex splits into 5 narrower spires that jab at the sky like clawed fingers. And you see circling above the tower a great white dragon, stained with ash and soot. And as you get closer to the tower, you notice figures shuffling atop its ramparts. Undead guards, numbering in the thousands in various states of decay.
I don't think...
We can't do this.
This is more like the hell I thought it'd be.
We can't do this.
That is
We have
not a
to
fight
leave.
we could win.
We have to leave.
None of these fights are the ones we can win. The fact that we've survived this long... Wow.
No, you don't understand. We have to leave.
We nearly died to one bearded devil.
We?
Let's go. Let's get out of here. There's no time to bicker.
We can't do this. We can't do this. We have to leave.
Ava, look at me.
You're the ones that told me this is where we're going, but like...
Breathe in.
Let's turn around then.
I think we understood.
I've
how.
seen what a white dragon can do. We can't win this.
Not without a plan.
Is there somewhere around here we can park that's not inside of the tower?
Yes, this particular area in the foothills of these mountains is set with lots of jagged hills and bits of rock, so there's plenty of places to take shelter.
So we can always shadow spike the tower. Maybe.
In order to do that, we would have to not be seen by the dragon and all of the guards.
True.
And we would also have to hope, or maybe dread, that whoever that paladin is gets out alive with the vial of blood intact, so that we can retrieve that. And we also have to kill them, I'm assuming.
We can just
The dragon
ask.
will probably... Something tells me they're not going to be very friendly.
So, plans? Park and talk?
Park, talk, worry, fret.
Surely the dragon can't be up there.
I would like...
Ava's watching the tower, making sure that they don't notice us.
Yeah.
Alright, make a perception check. And as for whoever's parking the car, I would like a group stealth check to see how well you can hide this vehicle.
So, one stealth check?
No, group stealth check, is it?
Group stealth check. So stealth check from everyone, and I'll take into account.
Oh, technically mine's on disadvantage because I've got armor.
I guess Flash of Genius wouldn't work in this situation.
Could have been much worse.
10. Okay. You find a sort of a small cave. You feel fairly confident in your ability to park it there. And you feel like you are well out of sight.
Shadow Spike?
Shadow Spike is part of the plan. They're preparing for a war.
Everything's preparing for war. We are in a war zone.
Yes.
Yes, but they're a third party. This is between demons and devils.
The third party are the Yugoloths.
Okay, a fourth party then? Why don't I get invited to these parties? These are death destruction parties, but that's beside the point.
Because you're mortal, and they're not.
I think perhaps the issue at hand is they have the full force of an army. We have 5 of us.
They have a dragon as well.
6. We got Kashira.
Sure you still want to be with us, Kashira?
Have you figured out anything about that ring?
Nothing yet.
It doesn't want to be identified.
Doesn't mean you can... You still can't use it, can't you?
Bargaining chip, maybe?
It's a powerful artifact. I mean...
Do we want it to be possible if it could be used against us if we give it away to someone of ill intent.
Oh,
Is
you
my
could use
main
it against.
concern.
Oh, you could use it against them if it's that powerful.
Why not
Is
just
it
use ourselves?
Is it something that if we use will it take us over?
I don't know. Normally, I would be able to tell that with identification, but
Can I see the ring?
yeah, I'll pull out like one of the patches and
Pull it out.
Yeah.
And it's remarkable how plain it is. A gold band, unadorned, except for the continuous layer of frost that surrounds it. And it is freezing to the touch.
Don't worry, reminded this. Can I do identify quickly? I guess. Yeah, I'll use a first level spell slot to use it.
You spend a spell slot, you identify nothing. Nothing. The ring resists your probing.
Okay.
Feel
Can I put
like-
it on?
Yeah.
Is
Put it on. And as it do so, you feel the blood flow constrict as your finger starts to just freeze, and it's almost painful to keep it there.
Okay, can I
do you wish to attune to it?
Sure. I'll try.
Okay. You focus in on the ring. And if you take the time to look in the magic items, you will see the handout for this ring.
Ah, I see. Okay. Okay.
As you focus in on this ring's magic, the cold ebbs away, and the ring now provides a gentle warmth on your finger. You breathe out, and everyone else you see as it's like being when you breathe out in a cold storm. A breath of air rushes out from Ash's mouth and condenses in the air before dissipating.
Ash, you okay?
can you take it off?
I don't think I want to take it off, actually. I think this ring can help us. For the situation, at least.
But could you?
I could. Easily.
But you don't want to.
Do I believe her?
Make an insight check.
Oh, I'm inside checking that as well.
I'm going to use Tides of Chaos on this check as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
you go first.
Ash, make a persuasion or deception check of your choice. Roll it in secret. GM whisper the roll.
There's a way of doing this if you want. GM, if you want to do GM only roll on their sheet, only you get that roll.
May
And Ash won't.
I also... This isn't very nice.
Flash of genius?
I'm going to bend luck.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points. I'm going to bend luck. And I'm going to give Ash a 1d4 penalty.
Okay.
It's fine.
So,
It's my
Ash.
choice. Yep.
persuasion or deception?
I'll whisper it to you. And then can I also add Flash of Genius on top of that?
You can.
Yeah, I knew that was going to-
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay. And then Ash seems pretty on straight and narrow. She seems determined. And you know her for her affinity for magic items. So, I mean, if she says it's okay, then you're pretty sure you can trust her.
All right.
If anything, the cold no longer bothers me now, so we're fine. We have this ring. You saw what it could do. We can change the course of any battle with this ring, so I think there are a few things we can do, at least.
Well, that's good then, I suppose.
So you're saying that you want to build a snowman?
Saying that we are going to get this done here and now. And also, Ava, this place is a place you want to go, so I don't know what happened in the past, but we have to do this. If we don't do it here,
We'll die.
we will die.
No,
Either we die.
we'll die if we go.
We'll die either way. Just accept the fact and move on.
No,
We're not all going to get through this. Not just today, but tomorrow,
but that
the next day.
doesn't mean we should be reckless with our lives.
No, strategy, tactics are important. Ava?
Listen, if we go, we will die. If we don't go, we have strategies, we have ways that we can keep moving forward.
This is where you told us to go to. Everyone
Yes,
told me
but
this
I
is where to
didn't
drive
know
to.
that
We
they
followed
had
it.
it.
Out of character, do we know what white dragons? I guess I'm assuming Ava does know, but do the rest of us know what white dragons are about?
You could assume. I mean, the myths and legends of dragons are well known in Faerun.
They're cold, right?
Cold, yes.
Yes. I mean, how is that ring going to help us against? I mean, it's likely going to be resistant to everything it can do.
It's not about the dragon itself. It's about getting, or at least moving the enemies that we see in front of us. Obviously, we can't deal with just us six with thousands and thousands of undead. However, it can help us move them, at least somewhat.
How?
Snowstorm? Blizzard?
I mean, there's a few things. Large pieces of ice, as well as other creatures as well. And even then, the ring can be used as a trading gift or a bargain for anything else.
I don't want to bargain with this guy for that.
I'm with Warwick on that one. But I think...
I was more talking about the
Importantly-
mage, but even still I was hesitant.
Oh.
Honestly, we could use the ring with the mage instead of the demon's
We-
blood.
Could go for the pit fiend.
We can hunt one
If-
down easily with the pit fiend like this.
Oh, we were going towards the pit fiend, but then everyone changed their mind and said, this is where we're going. Don't understand what changed your mind or why.
Or I'm
And
not.
now we're here.
There was
If
someone
we fought that
we
ring,
were
a
going
pit
to do
fiend
it.
should be able to fight it.
Well, it seems like a majority of all of you have decided. We can leave. Let's get out of here then. There's no point staying here if we aren't going to fight or move the army away. Let's find a pit fiend then. The one that we saw before, or the one that was told to us. Or
We
something.
heard of it.
Yes.
It is in prison now, so
A pit
That's gonna be
fiend
a
in
thing in
prison,
itself.
yes.
Yeah,
besides,
let's leave.
Yep, besides Soldier's
Please.
idea of going up and talking, there's nothing
yeah,
else we
we're
can do.
not talking.
If all of us are not willing.
We're not going to be talking to this person through his army. That's
Then
not
let's
going to
leave.
happen.
Let's leave then. All of us have decided. Let's go.
Okay, let's go off into the barren plains to try to find the Pit Plains prison.
Pick up the infernal war machine and back out into the canyons below this rising dark tower. And as you start to drive, you hear turn back. The white dragon is still by the tower, but you still hear as a shadow passes overhead.
You got another dragon?
Dragon might be going.
I just said the white dragon.
And a couple of seconds later, you hear a roar, followed by a second and a third. In a panic, you slam down on the machine to drive it forward. And as you turn, you see scales, wings, black, blue, red, and green, as 4 dragons now pursue. And that's where we'll leave for the year and for the season.
I hate you so much right now.
Should have went forward. There was only one that way.
Well, you know,
Ava's gonna cry.
I blame Ava. We went forward. There's only one. Now we've got 3. Now we've got 4.
4.
Got 4.
So, yeah, that's the thing. I have to make a quick phone call, so we'll do the bits and pieces quickly, the outros. So, Lorian, would you like to do your outro?
I have been Lorian Ross. I have been your Dungeon Master for Season 1 of Baldur's Gate Descent to Avernus, Saints and Sinners. And I hope we're all having fun.
Well, being tortured, I think. Speaking of which, Emmy?
Hi, I'm Emmy Rabbit, but you guys can call me Emmy. I play Ava the Human Monk, and she's about to have a full-on breakdown.
Again, this was, I didn't add this. This was already in the book, which makes your character choice very interesting.
I guess that's now. Do we get level up?
always ask.
You can find me over on twitch.tv/gatheringernerds, where we play Minecraft, do some tabletop games, and play Vampire the Masquerade. So, yeah. Hopefully, when we pick this up next year, I won't die.
Yep, Miss Live Producer.
Yeah, Miss Live Producer. I've been playing the Dwarven Barbarian Ranger Warlock Unguard. And yeah, you can catch me up on my Twitters, my Twitches. Sorry, that last moment's just like threw me for a loop, and it's going to be like, well, end of a season. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, just look at Miss Live Producer. I'm there on most of the socials.
Yep. Del.
I'm Del. I play Reservoir. She's a water genasi sorcerer, and I'm scared. That's all I got.
I will say this much. These 4 dragons don't look nearly as big as the white one.
Much better.
But they're totally not babies either.
If that's any consolation.
It's not.
It's not. We're going from one
If they were like 4 black dragons, maybe, because I know that I can be like halfway okay against acid, but like different colors, nah. Nope, we're gonna die.
Totally. Well.
Yes. Hey everyone, my name is Will. I've been playing Ash the Fire Genasi Artificer, and I hope that everyone enjoyed the episode today and the actual season as well. And I hope you guys join us for next year when we restart this with season 2. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe our videos. It really helps a lot. And also remember to follow us on Twitch and, just come join us every once in a while. Just come hang out. It's a good time. We're having a lot of fun here.
Thank you.
All right.
My name is Karsh Gowan. This is the Goblin Cave TV, and I've been playing Warwick. We have got some weird scheduling issues, well, not issues, but we've got some different stuff happening this week. We have the Guard's Tale tomorrow. It might be the season finale of the Guard's Tale, or just need to find out from everybody their availability for the rest of the season or rest of the year, but it might be that. We've also got Alien is going to be on the channel in 2 days' time. I'm really looking forward to that, and a few people here might be in that as well. It's very, very dark and fun and very much the Alien movie style. That's pretty much what's happening on the channel. So thank you everyone for coming in. Thank you for the redemption Neurocroc. It kind of helped with Emmy's using it that round right then and there. And it's always appreciated. So I think that's everything. We're going to be rating 20 side to every story. Mainly because I like the name and I like the overlay, so they look good. They're doing Call of Cthulhu, Master of Neothotep.
Ooh.
Does Lauren need an outro?
Lauren?
I did my outro.
Yeah, yours first.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I didn't plug anything though, so I will say
Lauren Ross on
SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, all you like. Lauren Ross Music. I've got commissions open, 50 quid per minute of music. Entirely freely licensed to use it, however, whatever you want for whatever.
Yeah. So all good. We're going to be rating 20 sides to every story, and that's going to be up to the credits roll. So thank you everybody. Thank you everybody here as well for an amazing year of role playing. Del, I know you haven't been the whole year, but 28 episodes. I think this is the 28th.
I've had fun.
Yeah,
Oh.
It's been. I really enjoy this campaign.
I've heard this is such an interesting campaign. I do like it a lot.
I also I love the group dynamic of this party. Like, everyone's just blending together so well. There's little conflicts here and there, but it's not anything major.
But they're like party conflicts, not out of character.
Not people conflicts.
Yeah,
and they enhance it.
Yeah,
I think you have to have a little bit of good nature driven.
Yeah, like there's some characters who have like different ideals and things like that, and it's all so good.
It's gonna get real interesting soon.
Yeah.
I think the mentioned a couple of weeks ago was I really want Reservoir to be able to have a conversation about religion with someone, but he won't do it with Warwick.
Well, here's the thing. I think she's had her conversation with Warwick about religion, and I think like she understands that he is where he is, and she thinks if he ever like has a change of heart and wants to talk about it, she's definitely there. Reservoir's wanted to have a conversation with a lot of people, but we're in hell, so it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to do our credits roll. Thank you everyone for the whole year.
See you in 2021.
Yeah. When hopefully maybe it's better. The year, not the role playing is always amazing.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.